Shout out. So welcome to the show. For those of you who don't know, ne, I used to host. I'm very fortunate. I know a lot of radio
Yes.
presenters wish for this, but I used to host a whole show with my boss. How incredible is that? And we used to host a show called The Premium Rush with Mr. Chicco
Yeah.
Chau. I
Long
remember
time.
the first time I went to him and I said, "Hey, Mona, I want to start a podcast, but so long. Ish, I would like to join your team." He said, "You can come today." And ever since that day has been an incredible journey. Actually, I went the following day. So, ladies and gentlemen, without wasting any time, I would like to introduce my boss, even today. My boss, Mr. Chicco Chau. This gentleman has done so much for us, more especially in Orange Farm. He has done so much for us that we don't have anything that we can do to thank him, except for maybe having such platforms uh, to show whatever that he was preaching, whatever that he was trying to do to inspire us actually worked. This gentleman has done so much in terms of the music industry, also in Orange Farm, but I don't think the impact is it's only in Orange Farm because the artists they spread and we can even say talk about one of the artists from his production company who was in the biggest hip hop stage in Africa. So, bruh,
Yes.
this
Yes,
gentleman has
sir.
done so much in terms of radio, mentorship, music, dance. We were actually talking about you, Kadi Kadi 16. Or, hey, Kopela Chico, they were the pioneers of the break dance movement in Orange Farm. Welcome to the show, my big boss.
Thank you, thank you. That and I'm a bit jealous because of your background.
Yeah.
Um, look at my background, but
Yeah,
look at yours.
it's wrap it up. So on this show is the first time we're having an interview on the playlist. Yeah, wrap it up because normally we have bomb rap. It's the first
Oh
time we're
yeah.
having a guest that we'll talk to like this, but because it's in the name of hip
Mm.
hop, it makes sense.
Oh, I thought maybe because of it's Christmas now, I'm here to wrap the presents and everything. So, but well, we
Ah,
we are
Miguel
here.
Mike, Miguel Mike. Are you good, my boss?
No, I'm good, man. And how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm good. I'm happy that we're having such sessions. I know, like Nikki Buaka mentorship earlier on, or you are one of the guys that would constantly check up on everyone, more especially those
Yeah.
people that are in business, just to check how's the business, how's their mental well-being as well. Like you are a very concerned and active uh, person. So even with the hip hop awards, I know Bomrepa Papaya, they were not sleeping thinking, oh, yo, I can't wait for the day so that we can celebrate.
True, 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 true. Man, we are. I like to say to people, "Corre," we are trying. I don't like to say I always say we because I'm not alone. I have a brilliant team that I work with, and I've been with that team for so many years now. So everything that I do, I have a team behind. So I don't like saying I in most of the time. I always say we, even though sometimes I would get interviews where I have to talk about me, but then there is no me without the other guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, but nonetheless, man, now we are good and we are trying, bit by bit, bit by bit, we trying to change Kasaruna, we're trying to make a difference. Even though I'm not the only one, there are other people, Mokas, who are trying to make a difference, people like you. Actually, there's a lot of people who are doing great things, Mokas. So, and Babang, it's just that it's not out there like that. But community changes. We know each other,
Yeah.
so yeah.
And also congratulations on the move. I haven't went to the new station, but the new station, I'm sure that I went,
Yeah,
but ha ka kgona ho kena because ne ke tatetse somewhere on the day.
okay.
But
Oh,
then
yeah.
congratulations. How is the
No, it
environment
looks
there?
No, it's amazing, man. It looks good. We always try to make sure it are different than the previous ones, you know. So
Yeah.
hopefully, do someone leveling ya metro and what. That's the whole vision. Oh. So, but for now, it's a nice chilled environment. I want to recognize there is progress and there is growth now.
If it's your first time watching the show, there's a radio, the hottest radio station in the South. It's called Timeline Radio, Your Way to Success. It's an online radio station. You can just, if you click, you type Timeline Radio, the first station that will show purple,
It's
black,
us.
and blue, it's Timeline Radio. It's our Timeline Radio.
Mm,
The sound quality, it's amazing. Shout out to say to Ice. The sound is amazing.
right now.
Like the Chicco Chau behind this phenomenal person, there's a team. Only a lot of people. But then we're not there. Today we are about this thing. First off, congrats, for pulling the timeline radio hip hop for the third time. It's the third time, ne?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, for the third time.
that.
And in that whole king journey, you guys have never been booted. You guys have never been called whack. You have, and you know hip hop, but
Yeah,
congr-
yeah, yeah.
congratulations on that. I don't know if you want to say anything in regards to the three, not actually the entire event, but being consistent for 3 consecutive years.
It's yeah, man. One thing about me, I always do because we always put in the work. But I was just shocked. Chokora, we've been doing it for 3 years in a row, consistently. So and every year there is growth. I sometimes some of the guys were like, "Come here, man. MMO, just watch whatever that's happening. Are you aware of what you guys are doing to these kids?
Yo,
Because
yo,
kind of
bro.
when we hardly see that, because they're focusing more on the work and make sure everyone is happy. So we tend to turn a plan on other things. But now, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting.
Yeah. Well, on that, ne? I want to know what is the biggest oh crap moment that you guys had, whether during the event or behind the scene.
Hmm. I think at this year, man, it was just too nice because we most especially I think the part where we honored Speaker RSA.
Hey,
So for me that was the biggest highlight.
hey,
Because it was a surprise, he didn't know we just booked him to come and perform. Um then we honored him and this year was just amazing because there is hey apologies man. I gonna ring light. Hey my man, my
this
phone keeps
person,
on falling.
this guy has a whole radio station, Marana ring light.
Can you imagine? I had to do interviews, Chief. Um,
Thank you so much for availing yourself.
so no, pleasure, my guy. So now, this time around, we had a screen where the whole biography of the person that we're honoring, and so we wrote that script. It was recorded and it was edited. So and I just saw that thing playing. He didn't even know who we were gonna honor him, and he almost cried. So even after I was like, you know what, Moke is one thing, they haven't honored me. I don't think Pampona like that, and now I'm being honored. More Orange Farm. I'm not even from Orange Farm, but I'm being honored. Gugas. It was just too emotional. So that whole vibe for me, I was just for the year actually. It was even the first annual because we honored Khanyapa. To me, it was close to home, and it was emotional as well for me. Seeing him being honored like that, because you know what I've picked up, people put in a lot of work. Let me just typical example, Corin. Sometimes we are family men, we have parents, we have wives and kids and everything. We don't say "Ra batla shapela matsoho whenever we do whatever that we're doing. But it's guy, we want to be appreciated for the work that we do and the sacrifice that we make for our people, you know. So even though on Arabic, it's more or less the same thing. Do you get my point? Because we've seen
Yeah.
people they're putting in a lot of work. They're not being recognized like that, you know. So me, moments like that, man, just gold.
Shout out to you. I remember even the day. Okay, with Khanyapa, it was nice because what he has done for hip hop, yeah, Orange Farm, it's truly
Orange Farm, it's
it's
undeniable, yeah.
it's undeniable. And in a way, he even influenced the internationally your timeline radio hip hop awards, and you've honored but personally DJ Obi. I saw this year. Shout out to Speaker, because Speaker is one guy that has birthed a lot of hip hop shows on YouTube through his show. And we got to be introduced to a lot of cats like Sia Shazy, the cats again, Tarong, Father Tech
Mm.
was there, Sobo, Kimang Protocol even went from Thailand. Music, like it was amazing. It's just amazing. But then, with with this award, I think you honored two people because I also saw Rashid K.
Yes,
I don't
yes, yes.
think
Yeah,
it was
I think we
him.
started last year. Yeah, I don't know if it's my network or yours. You breaking, but I can hear you. Yes, this year we honored two people. So we started last year honoring two people, you know. Um, reason being, ne re feel nkare honor motho e one. Re ka se- re tlo qeta kgale, you know, there's a lot of people that we have to honor before maybe we stop posting these events and everything, you know. And I've picked up when it comes to hip hop, we hardly honor these people, man, you know. So I like, hey, imagine if we're gonna have to wait for 12 months to honor one person. So at least every year, let's honor two people. So that's what we've decided to do. That's why last year we honored Zoo, Papi Zoo, and also we honored
Oh,
Obi. This year we decided to honor who's this speaker and Rashid K.
and we promise you that as the Wrap It Up or the Move King Network will also try by all means to be active in the hip hop space. That one day we can be honored as well. Because I'm a rapper, I'm a producer. We are not on the music side of things. Just that we appreciate music, and we hope that we will have Wrap It Up shows with some of the timeline music artists. But then, now as the people, we do not know what happens in putting a show like this together. Who are
Mm.
the people or guys that you think these are the um, unsung heroes, the heroes that we'll never get to see? But at this point, if you can remember, you love to give a shout out to them for making the show a success.
Um, okay. But first off, yes, my team, you know, I believe a lot in having a great team, you know, having a great team or a good team, you can go far, you know. So all of a sudden, my team, the whole team I go fail. We one thing about my team, we do listen and respect one another, you know. So and re kgona ho respect the positions that we tsona and be able to execute uh those projects over. So I think before anything else, the team, because I always tell people, you know, whatever that you see at timeline, the events, the art initiatives, it's always my ideas, you know, because I'm the visionary by. But with my team, they are not negative. Habatabi, whenever I come up with something, it doesn't matter how dumb the idea is, they're always okay, let's do it. You know, so they think that, you know, if we're gonna fail together. But if we pass, you understand? So
Mm.
I think having a team like that, man, it's a blessing, you know. So a big shout out to them, you know, over I have Bo Matt, Bomrena, Bompuntikane, obvious, when talking to hip hop, both Stoter is part of the team as well. Lavi is part of the team as well. I think also the Exxon Popeye, I'm counting him as part of the team because he's been hosting these events from the first annual till now. Do you understand? So
He's
it's fair enough to count him as a timeline radio member. Who am I forgetting? We have Ndombi as well. Who am I forgetting? Yeah, so far. Oh yeah, we have Boy Star. He does Ken right now who does the communication with the artist and on the day of the event, the management and everything. Also there's C5 as well. Yeah, now he has his own things that he's doing. So everyone having their own roles that they're playing, and also outside of that team, then we have admins. You understand the girls that who make sure our thing they are proper on the day. You understand? And most of the girls that we normally use is the one who Baspananko Tamlan Porilep as administrators, so they're always there in all of our events, you know. Then this year it became more powerful because of the partnerships that we have with people like you and other companies. And we had so many logos. Oh, that's going if we're going to get connected. Okay.
yeah, I don't know what happened.
Is it your net? Is it your network or mine?
I think it's mine. Because
Yeah.
when you are clear, everything is clear on your side. I think it was mine. Yeah, sorry about
No.
that. You had just mentioned the team that you work with, but
Yeah.
then I know you love hip hop because I remember there are some shows that I watched of you reacting to either hip hop songs or what happened in hip hop. But what influenced you to make this event what it is, or to even start with what made you think, let's honor hip hop like this, let's give awards to the guys that are doing great, and still not include your team because you have the music team like more talk, CDC5, Jade.
Mm.
So how did you think of coming up with such a initiative, and why did you decide not to include your guys as well?
Okay, so what happened it was, if you can go to our Facebook page, Khale Timeline, there's an award. There's a poster that we once posted, Yari Awards. It was called Timeline Radio Recognitions Awards. You understand? So that was the
Mm.
first idea. So with that, I wanted to. It was just going to be everything. Not only hip hop music, so we're just recognizing everyone, you know. But looking at the scale of the event, it was too big for us. Like I know we're still young for that one. It's too big.
Yeah.
So I had to sit down and come up with something that can be easily controlled. Easy also easy to execute. So like actually we're no longer having SA Hip Hop Awards. It's been a minute since we had SA Hip Hop Awards. I think it would be dope for us to start our own. Either way, we're having a lot of upcoming artists. So we wanted to yeah, I think I'll just bumper this phone. So we wanted to be the link between our upcoming and the mainstream artists. You understand? Because
Mm.
sometimes we have but we think go upcoming who abasuka bafihla in that level early, but they are doing good work. They are pushing. Little one, I feel like they need that recognition, yeah, because it's not everyone who's gonna make it to the mainstream. Kana one, you understand? So
Mm.
we wanted to close that gap. Or agents, you haven't made it to the mainstream, but we see you. You understand? And you're doing good. Don't stop what you're doing. You understand? That's why if you can check our slogan, Study Awards, it's creating superstars. Do you
Yeah,
understand?
shout out.
That Yes, so that slogan on its own, it says a lot. It has a lot of volume. In a sense, if you can check most of, but I'm also notice most because our first annual, right? We had Touchline as a headliner. Then when we sat down to plan the second annual event, I was like, actually, whatever the amount that we're paying these big headliners, I think we can use that money to look at the guys who are about to blow up. You know, let's book them, let's make them headliners. You understand, and give them that money. Well, as we can see, as we saw, Jorge, last year, we had Anzo, we had Leverage, we had Just Sam, also we had Faratek. You understand? Those names now, those are the names who are at any given moment they will blow up. Do you get my
Yeah.
point? Just Lena is where I say he's gone. Anzo is gone. We understand. I love Rage Leona. It's 20%
Gone.
remaining with Batama Leona. Tech Leona is pushing, so it's just shy. So that's what we did. If what we're gonna do when choosing headliners, we're gonna make sure we'll check people who are about to blow up. Then we have them as our headliner. Because sometimes get a headline about like 15K. While you can take that 15K, we divide it into three people that can headline the show who are about to make it, then give it to them, then we keep it moving. So that's the whole idea. But the reason why we came up with this, our Tita Hip Hop, I think I just saw a gap on the market. Or okay, there's a lot of organizations, they do host these awards, you know, but there's no organization as yet or a radio station by hosting a specific hip hop awards, you understand? Besides the SA Hip Hop Awards team. There's no other company or organization who mainly focus on SA hip hop, awards. So I knew if we can establish that, definitely whenever they were having conversations about whatever awards they're playing in the country, so that hip hop, people will mention us. Yes, we won't be there, but they'll say, hey man, there are some land hip hop awards. Okay, guy, do you get my point? So we want Timeline Hip Hop Awards actually.
Yeah, shout out because the guys like Bo Imang Samusa who won it 3 times, and the first time he ever performed, I think, was on
Yeah.
a time video award stage.
Asking me about the guys who won and
Mm.
who won the awards, how is the reception, what are they saying. So that was the question, I think.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. No, with that, man, you know, I think as about submit for the nominations, it means buying serious. Because if you're not taking it serious, I don't think you're gonna submit. Do you get? So um and me, the kids are always happy, man. Because even after the event, they will send messages like, "Thank you so much for what you're doing. For hip hop, Timeline is doing a great job, and we are honored." Because bear in mind, some of these kids, no one is saying, "Hey, Tourist Gents, you're doing a good job." No one is saying, "Hey, we like your music," because these kids, they need motivation to keep on doing what they're doing. Yeah, you understand. So with some already Hip Hop Awards, it puts them on the platform where they are being recognized. Because even if I post about the award, we can even see the comments. So it means even their peers, they are starting to take them serious now. Since we are in record, but I you understand. So to them it's a big deal winning these awards. I think it's a big deal. It's a big deal. You know. So and besides them, I didn't expect people like Rashid and Speaker like to talk about this whole thing. To what about happy to have happy thing. Bear in mind, those are the pioneers in the
Of
South African hip hop space. Yeah, but they after they've received the awards, like it was just the whole week. It for Peras. The whole week it was just that to get they even saw Pfizer posted the award, yeah, speaker on his platform. You understand, to show how how big this thing is now. Do you get Back to the City? They posted Awadia Rashid on their story. Yeah, on the Back to the City page. Yeah, and do you get? And I didn't really expect that to
Yeah.
happen, because these are big names. In my head, like, I'm sure they're used to these things. Tamland Radio, which is just a small radio station who are trying to push. Can't I mean, because I was watching a podcast here on Sunday, speaker as well. He spoke about it, then he tagged us. So that's just the whole thing. Because even Rashid his award was delivered on Friday last week, go Joburg Theatre. And then when we got there, he came out with the whole crew camera just to receive um, the award, and they're too excited, just nice vibes and everything. So if people like that can appreciate this, definitely these young kids, they're gonna appreciate it even more. So if people are not if they were not appreciating it the way by song, I don't think we're gonna have the energy to do it every year. Yeah, so we keep on doing it every year because of the reception that we get from people.
No, shout out, man. And there's now a lot of attention, there's a lot of eyes go the awards with the honoring of speaker and also the honoring because like you were saying earlier on, these are hip hop pioneers. Speak on a platform where of which there's a lot of hip hop kids. There's a
Mm.
platform where Rashid, which has a lot of hip hop kids as well. What can we expect with the Timeline Radio Awards next year?
Definitely now, it's a pressure because we have to do more
Yeah.
compared to this year. Because even the award itself, you can check, there's a growth from the first award to the second one to the third one. The awards are this year, they're just amazing. So, because we kept on changing, designing the award, because we needed our signature award. I'm not
Mm.
sure how we're going to change it for next year, but the one that this year was just fire.
No, I think you got it. The award
Mm.
is nice. Like I've seen it for Majida Kokasi and I've seen it like you were saying, a lot of hip hop platforms are now posting the award. Yeah, Rashid K. You see it in different lenses. It's beautiful.
Mm. No, you're not. It's just, to be honest, I have to say, but for next year, we're having something big. Already we started planning with the team for next year. Definitely, I think poster first week of January for December. That's how serious we are. The poster is done. I have the poster with me. So definitely, as soon as we're done, because we're still posting the highlights of the event. So as soon as we're done with that, then we're gonna start pushing event December ka Jan, because we saw gore this year nako e tsamaile fast. We were a bit relaxed. Our papa mamo, it's almost December now. Pressure is sailing out. So I wanna try working on the project as early as Jan. Booking the artist as early as March, April. We understand. Taking out the posted headline like about June to get the votes is currently about June the thing. So when I try and do a lot of things now, so that the remaining 6 months is slim. We just investing on the marketing, production of the stage, because next year we're gonna have a theme. You understand? So that theme is gonna give us direction on how we're gonna set up the whole thing. Because also the most important thing is to give people experience.
Mm.
So the awards as well, it's that giving people experience. Besides you coming to enjoy the music and the performances and the awards, but also the experience. We had a 360 cam. You have people hardly have those things, Mukas, whenever they are doing events. I understand that. So we had a 360 cam. Liba li qetela ka masiza. Ka mokgwa o works into zone.
Shout out Caesar.
So we always, that's why as Kishore, every year we always try to bring something new. Always try to make sure people about something, because even now people are posting about the event. The red carpet was amazing. The pictures
Mm-hmm.
of the red carpet sauna is just amazing. You understand? We had good photographers this year, thank God. You know, so nje, it was just moving. But next year, nje, it's just a lot of work. Next year, nje, we having a lot of work. I'm hoping I'll get funding. I'm hoping I'll get funding. That's why I want to start pushing early so that I can get funding. Because if I get funding, a lot of people are going to benefit from it as well. The partners, the winners, and this thing, it needs to make money at the end of the day, you know. So I'm hoping next year we're going to push to get funding.
And do you, with the amount of artists that are blow up at the moment, can we see the headliner that are from other areas or other provinces except for maybe Gauteng?
Yes. That's the whole plan. That's the whole plan. Even like now, it's from Val is coming. It's got a Valley. They are coming up with fire. You know, so we had Val, we had Soweto, but I was speaker don't count him. But I'm just saying we had Val and we had a bit of Orange Farm. You know, so next year definitely, we need to look at other people that we're gonna book as headliners. Um, Soweto maybe, Joburg, other provinces, yes, but you know what's the issue, Nero? Eish, Gauteng in Panama is talented when it comes to music.
Yeah.
Gauteng is talented. It's you know, maybe I tend to be corrected. It's fine, but I'm saying for Gauteng, looking at whenever we're doing this, Bobo, they're making noise. So looking at Ardutse, result nominations, because it's not us. So we have other people who like it becomes a big team after that nominations. So we get to listen to all the music that was submitted, all of it. We don't even skip one. All the
Mm.
music. We get to listen to everyone, and we get we get the submissions from Northwest, Fires, Western Cape. Though I think um there's no province because we've seen KZN there, Free State, it's always there. Limpopo, we saw a lot of vendor reps who submitted, and some of them were nominated. Do you understand? So it's just a lot of people who babang submitted, babang nominated from different places. You know. So as for headliners, definitely you are looking at getting people from other provinces. So the issue now, if we don't get that sponsorship, it's gonna be hard for us to. There's people like Gaga, the albino Kosa rap guy,
Mm.
from Eastern Cape. He's amazing. He's doing good. He's about to blow up. We need people like that as well. But now, we're supposed to have. This year we're supposed to have Jay Spader all the way from Mpumalanga.
Yeah, James.
We agreed on the budget, you know, but now due to other things, we couldn't agree on other things. Also, there was communication breakdown. So already we agreed on the budget. He couldn't come, you know. I'm hoping, I'm hoping already this year we're gonna have him. At least we'll be having someone from, because he was willing to drive all the way from Pumalanga to Gauteng just to be part of the event, you know. So
Mm.
yes, we are looking at getting people from other provinces as well, you know, because Tamland Radio, even though we are based in Orange Farm, but it's not only for Orange Farm people, it's for the whole of South Africa, you know. And if you want to grow, that means you need to cater for everyone.
And I wanted to actually ask, with the hosting of the events or of the
Mm.
event, is it going to be an Orange Farm based event like that? It is always hosted in Orange Farm because probably it will bring revenue. I don't know how, but eventually, as it grows, because we are seeing that as growth, there will be other businesses that will start benefiting from the event. Is it going
Mm.
to remain in Orange Farm, or you've got plans to take it to export it to other
Mm.
places?
Last year I was supposed to take it to Joburg, by the way.
Oh,
Last year. Yeah, I was supposed to take it to Joburg because I feel like Joburg is center of everything. I
Mm.
wanted to take it to Joburg. We couldn't get a suitable venue. Go Joburg, wabo. So then we had to choose our venue, and I was so I didn't want that venue so bad. But we made it work and became nice. Even that's why even they say we used the same venue. Um, I, funding, yes, I do need it, but taking out of Orange Farm now, I don't think it's an ideal thing anymore. I will hear with the team and say na go into Maya, but for
Shout
me,
out.
I think I think more thing it's fine. It can cater for everyone, illegal Orange Farm, because also Orange Farm needs to be recognized for such things, because as soon as we take it out from Orange Farm, and
Mhm.
also about Orange Farm, banally, entitlement. Well, this thing it's theirs now. Yeah, due to Galo point. So, and now they own it. I would say the Tamil Radio Papa was it's a public entity now, Orange Farm, because
Yeah,
everyone
true.
is part of it. Everyone feels like, do you get my point? So Yinka, I'll have to consult with you guys, but some Orange Farm. Hey guys, I want to take this thing, guy. Do you guys
Mm.
permit us to take it there? If but no, it stays Orange Farm. We have no choice but to
Because
continue
it's
hosting
a
Orange
big
Farm.
artist to us so that we can enjoy
Mm.
them, focus and see. And also, we are hoping to have superstars from the event is creating superstars. It would be nice to have superstars from Kokasi. I saw the videos. Who's this guy? TK the First. When he was
Yeah, yeah.
performing, he killed performances, and you can get the aura where this guy is on a superstar level. Just that he needs to blow up. So shout out to that. But you didn't answer me on why we don't have a timeline music artists on the timeline radio hip hop.
Oh, okay. We have them, but on the performing side of everything, uh, because of now they're under Timeline Music. It's just Timeline Music. It's under Timeline Group. You know, it's about a bit of bias thing, because I can't nominate them. Also, I'm the one who have to invest on marketing. Yeah, bono gore ba win the award. You understand? Even if they can recover Kenya or ba win individual, people might think gore these awards are rigged. These guys are from Timeline, so we were just running away from all of that. Because if you can check last year, Nizi, he didn't. He submitted, but he was not nominated. He already was working for Timeline. Yeah, well, so we just running away from how politics are. So I
Mm.
didn't wanna have to say that stand there and answer a lot of things. All right, because definitely we were gonna push for them to win. Like we're gonna market and about vote and everything about winning. But yes, it's not everyone was gonna understand okay, it's fair and everything. Yeah, well, so but them being part of the company vele yaba disadvantage at some point when it comes to Tamil Radio Hip Hop Awards.
And with what you have done and the experience that you have, what is the one thing that you think, oh, this one, we will never do it again? It doesn't work.
Yeah, on the event.
Yeah, on the event.
Um, mm, nah, as yet, Mpana, everything that we're doing, it's something that we wanted to do, even though sometimes I hate it to the 100%
Uh,
popular volume. Yeah, but I no, I don't think so far there's anything I regret that cover sites that I didn't cover sites. No, no. The only thing that I wanted to change from the first event is to stop booking big headliners. That's the
oh,
thing. Then we come up with our own headliners. You understand, Popo? What's your phone, young Alan? Okay. So yeah, I know nothing to be honest. I know nothing. I just now the plan is to do more. There are things that we couldn't do this year,
yeah.
that we wanted to do. And so definitely next year is to do more. But also as Kishore always say, funding is very important because these events we always do them from our own pockets. and they are trainanyana, and we are going to execute it to the fullest. And but we cannot go in, they don't even see or event at the way. We know or
Yeah.
event at the way. And
Success.
funny thing, this year, the communication was good because we had body earpiece or communicator, and I was
Oh,
making a joke. So I was making a joke. Go back to Ngarawa, I want to guy vintage orange farm where work at earpiece in that.
you
So for
mun
Mama
say
guy.
yeah, my Caesar fella again.
Thank you.
But shout out, man, with what you are doing for the hood, in terms of maybe the because what I've noticed already, this thing is not in your control anymore. Like, you know, but already family feel entitled. But also there are artists that are making music for being part of the awards. They are taking producers that are calling artists to say, "Hey, Ntwana, I've got a beat. Let's try to submit." DJ Libona, you know, Malcolm Masabahemis. Hey, Malcolm Masabahemis,
Yeah,
but hey, Malcolm Udinga kaofela muna. But
yo, yo, yo.
it's
You see,
he's
it's
taking.
Malcolm. It's Malcolm. It's Samusa. Hey, man, they're
They are
trouble, eh?
taking they are fighting. And what's the award that or the category that you feel like this one is close to your heart or it's given like except for the honorary award, but what's that one category that you feel like this one is very important in the whole entire event?
Um, the the category. To be honest, to me, all the categories are very important. But this year, I think the female category was more important because we never had that category since we started this
Before.
initiative. This is our first time ever having a lot of girls submitting for the female category, you know. So that for me it was one of the important, but also the honor, it's our honor, those are important because of this. We doing all of this work at the end to be recognized or to be honored for the contribution. You understand?
Mm.
So that as well for me, it takes the whole thing for the event. So it takes the cup, but for this year, the honorees and the female category.
These are not that were very important for the year. Man,
Yeah.
shout out to you and your team for doing what you are doing. Kona as the wrap it up. So we want to involve ourselves in hip hop in terms of the freestyle, in terms of the new music, and the most important thing in all this is the radio, timeline radio. It's important because that's where we get to play the music. That's where we get to call the artist and interview them. That's where we get to interact, to get to know this artist, to market. They would come on our shows also to market themselves.
Mm.
It's beautiful. So the radio part of things, it's very important in this whole award things. The timeline radio music also it's important because it has to entertain us throughout the year until the next awards, the thing, and then we are looking forward to their performance. But for someone who doesn't know, if you were to explain the divisions in the group yeah, timeline, um, or what do you
Mm.
which companies are under the group?
Uh, Timeline Group, um, we have Timeline Music, which is a record label that deals with promoting, managing, developing artists. Then we have six artists who are signed under the label. Then we have Timeline Body Lab. I would say it's our fitness center. It's a gym. that I think it was established last year. I can't remember, but I think it was last year.
Yeah, I think last year.
Also it's yeah, also I think it's doing good. Then we have Timeline Radio, of course. The father, the mother of everything. So we have Timeline Radio where I always tell about for a community station. Um, we are developmental radio station. The aim is to develop and grow people in the radio space so they can go and pursue their radio careers also. That's why now we've established Samland Radio Academy that will be launched, Leon, I think early Feb, where we'll be teaching
Uh,
radio. Well, because we have the accreditation at the NQF level 5, yeah, radio production. So definitely from next year, we will be teaching radio. What else? What am I? Then we have Timeline Apple Solutions. It's a separate entity where we deal with Apple products. So but there's someone who's running that department. Then what else? Say I'm forgetting. I don't know if there's something that I'm forgetting. We're supposed to be opening our shop now, our food shop. I think immediately after the awards, but due to other things we couldn't. But definitely catch on January, I think second week we opening our food shop. Leo and I, it's under the group. Everything should be under the group. So we are always trying to
isn't
uh,
any good.
we always trying to come up with things, man, to survive. And sometimes people will like to say, "Hey, you're having a lot of things, man. You should relax and what. But I'm not a good listener. So uh, if I wanna do something, chief, if I don't do it, it's gonna bother me. But also I'm a very practical person. I don't just open a business for the sake of having a business. You understand?
Mm.
So I'm a practical person. I analyze and check, okay, is this thing gonna work? Even if it's not gonna work on the first year, but after some time, is it gonna give us money? You understand? Because even the gym thing, people that didn't see, even my team, they didn't see it happening like that, a gym and what. But we have clients, you understand? There is money coming in. That's business. Do you get my point? So having these other things, even the shop that we're opening, I was telling them, all our businesses, it's either we're making money weekly or monthly. I need a daily cash flow. Basically, ke yang tšhelete almost every day. That 10 rand I can uncle that. That's what we need now. That then the shop thing, got also the shop idea. I've been having it for some time, I think for 2 years now. I was just waiting for the right time, and so that I can launch it. So yeah, that's that. And we're still gonna do more. We're still gonna do more. We still wanna go to malls to open. We're branching out. We're branching out. Got timeline for the gym, go Mozambique.
Oh, shout
So
out.
we trying to push. We're trying to push. With me, man. If it fails, it fails. If not, hey, we're pushing. You know.
Shout out,
So
man.
yeah.
I I think it's important with what you just said. I think what is important, maybe we'll have a conversation again on a different topic, like talking about business, because I know you to
Mm.
be a business-minded person. Oh, and just by the way, when you open that shop, can we please bring our nuts? Like, we are selling nuts. Can we please bring our nuts to be sold at your store as well?
For me, I always tell people, Jorge, collaboration is better than competing. Yeah. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So anything that will make us grow as people, for me, I'm up for that. Because I know if I partner with people like that, there's no way all of us are gonna get one in this business. You
Yeah.
understand? So it's very important for us to collaborate so that if my business is struggling, your business is there to help my business to be sharp. If yours is struggling, then my business is there to help you out. So this collaborations is very, very important. And we're always crying. Hey, this Makula shop, these Somalians, they
Mm.
are winning. They've taken the industry because of their collaborating. They're having a good collaboration. You understand? That's why Basawi. Do you get? That's why Shopify Chile today, tomorrow they are operating. Because of the relationship they have with other business people. Oh, so Lina, I'm trying to push that. You know. So
Shout
please
out.
bring those nuts there.
Yeah, no, we will definitely. But it's important for us to also honor you and your team for the beautiful work you've done in the past years in terms of, on the hip hop side of things, because we saw a lot of artists. I think on the show, yeah, the wrap it up, we had, if not two, maybe three artists coming with their awards. And we had artists coming and saying that they can't wait to submit for the Timeline Radio Hip Hop Award. So it shows that you are making a difference in terms of the hip hop space. And I don't want to say advocacy because I remember last year, was it last year, whereby there was someone from International Malls or something, or there was a category, International Acts
Yeah,
or something.
yeah, yeah. The first annual we had international acts. Yeah.
And I think it's important for you to bring it back because I think that's where you are going now. If so many people posted Rashid's award, then you can rest assured for the international space is also looking. But we wish you all the best in terms of sponsorship, in terms of production, in terms of like let's say the camera people or photographers documenting the whole entire setting. What is
Mm.
it like to say in closing about the awards? Whether it's something things that we can expect, whether it's things that we didn't see, that you were not happy about, or things that you are really happy about. Like, what is it that comes to mind right now about the business?
About the awards, man. I think the aim of that is to grow it even further from Oiling Koteng, even though they say we had the most attendance, compared to the last two events. So it was raining, but it was packed. So that's the attendance. Definitely, I'm not uh, worried, Kayona. And also we had more submissions. That the artists, I think we had close to 60 artists nominated
Oh,
this year. You know, so I think that shows growth as well. You understand? The more people attending, more people talking about it, more people submitting. It shows growth. So no man, I don't have much to say. A lot of things that it's just technical stuff for the team. Things that we have to fix. Because also the red carpet it didn't happen the way it's like that day because of late plenar. You understand? So those are things that we have to fix. Time, time is very important. Time is very important because I think with time we can fix anything. You know. So there are things that the organizers where but they didn't see. You understand? Those are things that I wanna push. I wanna push to fix. And also obviously wanna reach more people. And I wish the SA hip hop guys to adopt us. I'm hoping to have a meeting with them this year. Even back to the city, but support partner with them on the on the event. Because if we can partner with such people, we're gonna grow quick and we're gonna be recognized nationally or even continental or international. So I'm looking at such collaborations for the year. So, and I know one of those things is gonna happen.
No. It will happen, bro. With the drive that you have and the drive that the team has, it will happen. And thank you so much for availing yourself. I'm hoping and wishing you that you have more interviews with even bigger platforms than us. Because for now we are a very small platform. But this also from timeline we can say there was a podcast with my singer there was wrapping up. So it's even giving birth to other media platforms. So shout out to you. Ladies and gentlemen, the CEO, he's the CEO of a group that has Timeline Radio Hip Hop Awards, Timeline Radio as in the station, Timeline Music, Timeline Body Lab, Timeline Apple. You can see even on this video the better skin is his because he's shooting with an iPhone cover. He has also on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, please go like, subscribe. There's a channel called
Yeah, yes,
Timeline
please, please.
Sports. Yeah. So it's very
Timeline Radio
important.
Sports. Yes, yes, please, please, please. We are almost 1,000 subscribers. Please,
Shout
please,
out.
please. And we have not been working for the past 2, 3 months, but the subscribers are growing. So we're almost
Shout
1,000.
out. Man.
So guys,
Shout out.
please subscribe.
So
Yeah,
that
I almost forgot about the important thing. Please subscribe to them.
that is one I won't forget because on a YouTube space, that is the platform that um, we are looking up to, and we will be doing. I'm sure in future we'll be doing a lot of, especially 2026. You will see me on the internet radio sports. Like seeing the CEO also here. But thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to have a conversation with you. We wish you all the best in terms of all your uh, companies. And we know that 2026 we will do incredibly well as well, and we will keep on hiring youngsters and making their dreams come true.
Most definitely. And thank you so much for the opportunity, man. It was a beautiful conversation. I wish network was good today.
Yeah,
But also please go and watch it. If maybe it keeps on breaking, let's set another date, another day. We can re-have this. I don't mind having this conversation again. I don't mind talking about my things though, every day. So
yeah,
after this, yeah, go watch. If you don't, yeah, if maybe you don't like how it sounds and everything, I'm always keen to have this moment again.
no, definitely, bro. We'll sit, edit, and see if it's not coming out nice. We'll shoot again. But if it's things that we can just say, okay, it was 2 seconds here, 1 second there, 3 seconds there, then maybe we can overlook those things. But then, thank you so much. We really appreciate. Let's have more conversations. You can invite us on your platform. We're happy to have you on this platform as well. Thank you so much. Shout out, bro. Away.
Go.
Thank you.